Everyone tells you about the price of the property, about the down payment, how much you have to pay now, how much you have to pay later. But not everybody tells you the hidden costs of buying a property in Dubai. Now in this video, I am going to explain you what are the hidden costs that you might have to pay while buying a secondary property in Dubai or while buying an off-plan property in Dubai. First, we will talk about secondary property or a ready property. If you're planning to buy a ready property in Dubai, the first thing that you pay obviously is going to be the price of the unit or the property that you pay to the seller. Second of all, you're going to pay 4% Dubai Land Department registration fees. 4% of the total value of the property will be the DLD fees. This is the second fee. Third fee that you pay is the trustee office fee, right? So trustee fees is 2,000 dirhams plus VAT for a property which is valued under 500,000 dirhams and 4,000 dirhams plus 5% for a property which is valued above 500,000 dirhams. So these are the three fees that you need to pay when you transfer a property from seller to yourself or seller to buyer. Now, don't forget about the agency fees, which is the brokerage. So standard brokerage fees in Dubai or in UAE is 2% of the property value, which you will have to obviously pay to the broker or the brokerage company, correct? Now, if there is mortgage involved in this property, if you are involving the bank and you're taking mortgage from the bank, there are other fees involved. Now, first fees that is involved if there's a mortgage on your property is the processing fees that you'll have to pay to the bank, which will be about 1% of the total value of the property, correct? So that is the processing fees. Second fees that is involved is the mortgage fees that you will have to pay to the government or in the trustee office, which is 0.25% of the mortgage value. Again, 0.25% of the property value or the mortgage value and 290 dirhams. So 0.25 plus 290 dirhams plus VAT. This will be the fees for mortgage. Other than that, you will also have to pay the NOC fees, which is not obviously from the buyer side, it is from the seller side. Whenever you sell a property or you transfer a property to somebody while selling it, you will have to get the NOC from the developer or from the property management company, for which fees can be anything between 500 dirhams to 5,000 dirhams. So that is for the seller only. Buyer doesn't have to pay for the NOC fees. So these are the fees that you need to understand and know about while buying a secondary property. Now I'm going to explain you what are the fees that you may have to also pay and understand while buying an off-plan property. So for off-plan properties, the first fees that you pay is obviously Dubai Land Department fees, which is again 4%, same as the secondary or the ready property. Second fees that you pay is the admin fees, administrative charges, which can be anything between 1,094 dirhams to 5,000 dirhams. This fees varies from developer to developer, right? So these are generally two fees that you pay while buying an off-plan property, right? There's no other fees while buying an off-plan property. Now, there'll be some other things that you will need to be aware of. Say, for example, service charges, correct? Every property, whether that is off-plan or secondary, involves service charges, correct? Service charges can be anything. The standard service charges right now for apartments or from 11 dirhams, 10-11 dirhams per square foot and upwards goes to 25-30 dirhams per square foot, depending upon the area, depending upon the location and the developer, right? So this is for apartments. For townhouses and villas, the service charges are always low, which are anything between 1 dirham to 5 dirhams, 6 dirhams per square foot. So this is the service fees which needs to be paid quarterly but calculated yearly, right? So for example, if for a villa or a townhouse service fees is 5 dirhams per square foot, it'll be 5 dirhams per square foot per year to be paid every quarter, correct? So that is the calculation about service fees. What are the other things that you may have to pay, especially in a ready property? In a ready property, you also pay the DIVA deposit, because you will need to connect the electricity, you will need to connect the power. So to activate that, you will have to pay 2000 dirhams plus VAT as deposit to DIVA, which is refundable or transferable in future. So you have to pay them that. And then if there is district cooling in your apartment or in your villa, so you will also have to pay deposit to them, which can be anything between 500 to 5000 dirhams, depending upon the district cooling company. If district cooling is not involved in your apartment, then you can, you don't have to pay the deposit for that. If it's directly on DIVA, or if it's chiller free provided by the building or the building management, then this fees will not be involved. So these are the fees generally that you have to be aware of before buying a property, so that you do your calculation, you set up your budget. In my previous video, I really explained that this is one of the biggest mistakes that people do while buying a property in Dubai or in UAE, which is the financial calculation. You don't calculate your budgets. Now the calculations that I've given you right now, it adds up to anything between 7 to 11% over the value of the property. Correct? So, which is a huge amount. If you're buying a property, for 1 million dirhams, this is adding up to another 100,000 over and about that. So you have to understand, do this calculation beforehand. If you need any sort of help, any sort of consultation in understanding how to buy a property in Dubai, how to buy a right property with the right developer at the right location in Dubai, you can reach out to me. I am a real estate consultant. I have been working in Dubai and UAE for many years, and I'm also the CEO and founder at Warson Real Estate. My team is also available to help you. You can reach out to me on my direct WhatsApp number, which is right here. Just drop me a message and we can talk and set up a meeting with you. Do subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Thank you very much for watching this video, and do share, like, and comment. Take care.